Cardiff is finally here. So excited to bring this video to you. I'm sorry for the delay. So between COVID, starting a partnership, and business being really good, which I'm thankful for, I just haven't had time to get to these videos. So I've written it on the schedule though, and so we'll have these a lot more consistently getting out there. So anyways, moving forward, partnership, really excited about this. Jason Nagy and I decided a few months ago to actually bring our skills together and start a partnership. So we will be doing real estate together now. He's been in the business for over 16 years, a lot of experience as a manager as well as being an agent, and so just a ton of a wealth of knowledge, and so really excited. He was actually my coach as I got into the business, so it's very exciting stuff that's happening. Cardiff, absolutely gorgeous, quaint little town, and it's a suburb of Encinitas actually, and so you just hop down south from the last video and the whole town is on a hillside, and so you actually get to see the water from almost every single street. I think I can say throughout all of Southern California, there's not a community from like house to house that has more consistent views of the water. So beautiful place, quaint little town, and let's go check it out. Alright, so we're starting you off in front of the Cardiff Cook. Yep. And this is a famous landmark, or an iconic landmark. As you drive down the coast, you see it off on the right hand side, and probably the most recognizable thing as people make their way down the coastline here. But so it is known as the Cook because surfers didn't like it here. They thought it looked like a surfer that's about to fall off of his board or something like that, is my understanding. So people dress it up a lot and kind of make fun of it. But to my right, you see we have an awesome campground here, and just south of that we have the awesome Cardiff beaches that are just gorgeous. And next, I think we'll take you up to one of my favorite parts about Cardiff. So this is a really cool little park right in the center of this community. We're just up from the water, and people come here all the time to walk their dogs, hang out. I actually see people working here a lot, so they'll just pull up a lounge chair somewhere and have their laptop and be able to work. So really cool spot. Go ahead and take a look around. In front of us, you'll see that we have a little play place for the kiddos, and then an awesome little sand volleyball court along with some tennis courts. So really fun place to come hang out, and you don't have the beach crowds, which nice. is nice. And if you can see in the distance, not too far, the water is right there. So really fun little spot here. So I couldn't do a video on Cardiff without mentioning Cardiff crack. You can get that here behind me. They have this tri-tip that I've asked for the recipe multiple times and they refuse to give it to me, but you can buy it pre-seasoned here. So good. Such good food. So love throwing that on the barbecue. All right, as you can see, Cardiff is home to the nicest post office ever. No, but on a serious note, you see some awesome murals in a lot of these coastal towns, something I don't think I've mentioned yet. And then right in front of me, we have Pipes Cafe, super popular local spot that's got some great burgers and whatnot. So I'm gonna let Morgan talk a little bit about this one because these are two of her favorite things.
So pizza at the Best of One Pizza House is a really well-known local place for their delicious pizza. More murals, like Isaiah talked about, they're all over. They're so pretty. And then coming up is VG Donuts, or VG Donuts, which is another really popular place for donuts, and they do like catering stuff for events also, but super well known and beloved by the community.
Yeah, pretty well known throughout San Diego, honestly. So
yeah,
awesome spot here. And that's really the end of commercial stuff here in Cardiff. The rest of it's all beautiful real estate and coastline.
Yeah,
All right, guys, like I said, here is Jason, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, how are you?
So he's going to be helping me talk about the real estate here as we're doing this thing together. So we are here in Cardiff. You got to see some of the awesome restaurants, stuff like that earlier. And now we're going to dig into the real estate. So I'm going to let Jason start us off.
So one of the great things about Cardiff, as you can kind of see in the background, is Cardiff's a very unique community because not any two homes are the same. You're not going to have that track feel when you're talking about purchasing a home. Everything is very one-off, and you've got some homes that are older. They've been, you know, here for a long time, and you've got a lot of homes that the lots have been swept and they're brand new. I mean, just totally brand new construction.
Behind us that are brand new.
Yeah, so you can really see the difference there, especially this one on the corner as you're looking. I mean, brand new construction, observation deck. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, so some really cool stuff here. And then, I mean, there's open lots every once in a while too, even if that's what you're interested in. I don't see a ton of that as most of it's developed, but here and there. Another thing that I want to mention is the duplexes. So you kind of touched on it, but some of the older homes in great shape, but you'll actually have a duplex. So that one that we started out at, that's actually a split home. So, you know, we're up right about 1,200 square feet.
The great things too is there's something for everyone in Cardiff. You know, whether you're looking for a custom home that's, you know, water views or on the sand, or you're looking like, gosh, I just want to get into the market in Cardiff. Like, what can I do to just get in Cardiff? And so there's really inventory out there that crosses multiple price points and multiple spans, which is going to be really helpful for you too, especially you know, if you're looking at buying in a coastal beach community like Cardiff. So the other thing that's fun about Cardiff is that, you know, if you're looking to get your steps in and get some exercise, I mean, there's nothing but a lot of hills in Cardiff.
There's a lot of hills, yeah, you'll see that from the drone. A lot of hills.
Yeah, a lot of up.
Provide some great views though.
Oh my gosh, the views are fantastic. Actually let him go. Oh, all right. So yeah, the views are fantastic, and we've got a ton of stuff that you know to do here down at the beach. And we visited the donut shop.
Yes, we did. Yes, yeah.
So make sure when you come to Cardiff, you go to VG's Donuts.
It's an awesome spot.
That's right. Tell them Jason and Isaiah sent you.
Yes, please do, please do. So we'll go check out another street next.
So one of the great things too about Cardiff that we were talking about earlier is the way the city's laid out is all of the residential streets really run north and south. So as you think about your mountain, they're coming across the mountain. So you've got pretty flat streets that are really, really great for, you know, being outside, parking, and you don't have to worry so much about that. Then when you go out to the main thoroughfares, which are running east and west, you know, you're always headed down towards the beach. You always get that great ocean view from pretty much anywhere in Cardiff. And the other thing that's really unique that you were mentioning about Cardiff earlier is that there's a tremendous amount of, you've got alleys behind a lot of the houses. So, you know, while you're walking down the street, it's like, well, where's the garages or where's the parking? For me personally, it's in the back. Yeah. It's in the alleyway.
This is a great example right here. So you see no parking up front except for street parking, but back behind, they'll either have like a driveway or a driveway plus a garage.
Awesome. And the fun thing about Cardiff too is you've got these old beachy houses that have just been here for years and years that are just have a kind of a really cool eclectic vibe that you could get into for probably 1.5-ish, you know.
Yeah, something
needs a little TLC.
Exactly.
Or you know, if you're like, you know, ready to mic drop it and you ball big time, you can go 2.5, 3.5 and get a really amazing custom home as you're going through.
So I wanted to show you guys the alley just really quick. We mentioned it earlier, but this is a great example of what the alleys are like, and they run all the way through.
You can see it's really great because you've got the street parking, but you've got your private access to your garage. You pull in the back. It's just a lot more you know, conducive. Now, one of the great things too, and this doesn't always apply for every community, but there's definitely, you don't have to worry about the alleys here in Cardiff as far as, you know, being safe, or as far as like homeless and things like that.
Look at Jason reading my mind.
It's really important to know that, you know, the alleys are, you know, it's just, I don't know, it has a different vibe, and you can't always say that about every place that has alley access.
That was Cardiff. I hope you loved it. I love that little community. It's an awesome spot. Please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already. That would be awesome and help us continue to grow. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave those below as well. We would love to get to those for you and connect with you. If you have any family or friends moving to the area or leaving, we would love to be a resource for them, honestly. So, you know, feel free to connect us, phone call, text, email, anything like that, and would love to even help them personally if we can. So feel free to connect us in any way that you would like. Moving forward, love any feedback you guys have. So we're going to continue to do videos like this, and we'll update different communities, but I think we're going to try to do a full 360 tour of some of these cities. So it'll be a little different than these formats that you've seen, but you'll actually be able to take your phone and like kind of look around wherever you want to. So we'll see how it turns out. Going to kind of experiment, but excited for that to come. And thank you again. We'll see you soon.